And we're live.
And welcome to today's Beachbody Chat with the one, the only, Beast. I'm here with Sagi.
Yo.
Sort of here with Sagi, because I'm in California and you are in Texas.
Again, you see?
Yeah, they keep us apart. I don't understand why. Why?
Who said long-distance relationships don't work, huh?
Sometimes they're better. Much easier that way. You don't have to clean up after anybody. You don't have to go grocery shopping. It's great. Love distance.
Yeah. I only hear the beaching stuff. That's it.
meaning the good
In a good
stuff?
way, yes.
Oh, in the good way. That happy
In a good
stuff.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It can be
Did
in
you
the bad
deposit
way,
the check?
but nagging.
I deposit the check.
The positive
The
thing.
check deposit. What'd you say? I can't hear you.
I don't know. You can't hear me?
No,
Oh. That's
I
not
can
good.
barely hear you.
Is there a way we can fix that, sir?
It would have to be on their end.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit.
Could we ask people on
It's actually much better, yeah, it's much better.
Much better? Awesome. So we are taking your questions live today. If you have anything you would like to ask the Beast, you can go onto the website, you can go onto Facebook, you can go
YouTube.
You can go onto YouTube. There's so many options. There's so many places you can go to talk to the Beast. So send us your questions, and we will try to get as many as we can in today. But in the interim, Sagi, what have you been doing for the last couple months?
Couple months? Since Summit?
Yeah, let's just say Summit. I think that's the last time I talked to you was Summit.
Yeah, Summit was awesome.
Did you have a good time?
Was that?
You had a good time?
I had some really amazing moments at Summit, like really once in a lifetime moments, especially with the group that, I don't know if you knew that there's a group of ladies, almost 4,000 ladies that only do Beast. And we
4,000? 4,000?
Almost 4,000 ladies that do
awesome.
Beast.
And
pretty amazing, huh?
It's incredible. Did you get to meet a bunch of them at Summit?
Yes. So we talked about getting together, and the amazing girl that run the whole show as far as the group, Gail, she's like my little sister, big sister, little sister, and we got it organized. You know, my schedule was so,
Crazy.
slow. It was, I had like so many hours in between. So we managed to get together in the pool, and I think we're probably about 250, 200 ladies.
Wow.
I had one lady that flew all the way from Australia, from Denmark, England, Amsterdam, all flew to meet the Beast.
That's
so
amazing.
let's put it this way. I had the guys that walked by in the pool seeing this big guy with muscles and tears in his eyes, like, what's wrong with that picture?
Oh, and you met them all actually in the pool, so it was...
No, we just decided to meet at that spot because, yeah, it was...
I'm thinking you just had 250 women in bikinis. That's fun.
No bikinis, just
okay.
Beast for women.
That's awesome. So that was
Train
the
like a beast, look like a beauty, huh?
That was the highlight of your summit?
One of them, and seeing the Beachbody Classic, standing on stage, that was another amazing moment. And really, I mean, just listening to people that been doing Beast for a while now, and just listening to their stories and their successes, and show me pictures before and after, which remind me, I see so many times people post pictures before and after and saying, talking about their journey. And I asked them, do you send Beachbody those photos? And they're like, no. So guys, please, when you have this amazing transformation, and it's never just about the body, it's a transformation of growth. And you have to be proud, but also you want to show your results. Besides getting a free T-shirt, of course, but you want to show your results, and by showing your results and by your testimony, you actually really, really are inspiring so many other people in so many ways that you are paying forward by doing it. So don't forget, take your pictures seriously. So just listening to how they call me nice names at 4:30 in the morning or 8:30 at night, and I'm just kidding. Get this funny
Nice
face.
names? Yeah, really nice, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, Beast is all about love and hate. I always say, are you gonna love me when I'm done with you, right?
Yes.
So,
But
yeah.
while you're working out with you, you're going to hate you. Just a little. Tiny bit.
What else at Summit? Yeah, I can say just like really meeting so many coaches and listening to their excitement and speaking in front of different groups and sharing my story, and this is really a huge opportunity to show and talk to the coaches what the other side is being a trainer, what is it for us, and what that really means as far as being the guy behind the program, the guy that created the program, and the struggles and the journey that you had to get to that point from the first day that you talked about Body Beast to the day that you finished filming, and you were there.
I was.
It was a long journey, so it's always about sharing.
It was a great journey, though. It was a very, very fun thing to film. From the beginning to the end. To rehearse, the casting, all of it was a blast.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Loved it. Are we ready for some questions? Because they're starting to pile up. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hi, Sagi. My name is Dekel. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm almost 16, and I'm from Israel, too. I'm going to start Body Beast, and I wanted to ask, do you recommend protein shakes for teens?
So the question was protein what?
Shakes. He's 16 years old, he lives in Israel, and he wants to know if a protein shake is appropriate for a teenager.
You mean as a powder?
Yeah.
I don't really understand protein.
Can he drink a protein shake?
Sure, you can drink a protein shake, but a protein shake will be great post-workout for fast recovery. And I'm a true believer about eating real food. So the point about drinking after a post-workout is because your digestion, your body just been through a lot of stress. So it's hard for you to eat a large steak after you just finished doing bulk chest or legs, you know what I mean, with the beast. So drinking a shake really replenish your body and start the healing, the recovery a lot faster. So yes, you can drink a shake, not a problem. And add a fruit to it, some cinnamon, and cheers, shalom.
Love it. From Ellen, will taking supplements like Suma Root really change my sleeping habits?
Well, it depends what her sleep habits are, right? If she sleeps during the days, she needs to take it at night. No, but I know what she means, Ellen. Suma Roots can definitely help you with your sleeping issues, and you definitely want to consult your doctors about anything that you do. But the fact that Suma Roots support your adrenal glands, which there are two nuts sitting on the top of your kidneys, that one of their job is to balance blood sugar. and most people either have hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up during the night to go to the bathroom, or just awake, and then having a hard time waking up in the morning not rested. So the problem is that you have issues with your blood sugar as far as regulating your blood sugar during the night, and when that happens, that's when you wake up. Your brain tell your body I need some sugar, and that's when you wake up. So Sumo Root, what it does, it balances your adrenals and your sex hormones and your insulin, and help you to support your body balance during the day, so at nighttime you will get the right rest.
That's cool.
Not getting too complicated, but
Nah, that's not complicated. That's good.
yeah.
Sagi, this is from Shane. My back is extremely weak, and I can't get through build or bulk back with much weight. And I've done 3 full rounds. Any suggestion on how to up my weight and see more progress in definition?
Okay, so what was the first part?
His back is extremely weak, and he can't get through either build or bulk back with much weight, and he has done 3 rounds at this point.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a tough question. When someone say my back is real weak, my question is, what do you mean? If you're lifting 3 times the weight that you're supposed to lift, then yeah, your back will feel weak. If your back feeling weak and you struggle after 3 rounds, you're not doing something right, and you're not following the program, or you're not really working on your core, or stretching, or making sure that your posture, or in general, what you do, the exercises, you're doing them right. I mean, when someone say weak, compared to what? Compared to who? If you compare it to the beast, maybe it's weak. But again, it's not about compared to someone else, about you. And again, being weak, it's something that's more personal, individual. So just stay focused. But I will say, really try to lower the weight. And I would suggest, as far as not knowing too much information about this person, is to do the tempo workouts with the back exercises, because that's when you're really forcing so much muscle fiber tissue that the resistance, even with low weight, will give you the most amazing results. And you know, that was probably for me one of the hardest workouts, because the tension on the muscle was for such a long period of time that you really don't have a choice not getting results. I mean, there's no way you're going to live this workout without getting results. So do that, or if you do 3 rounds and you're still weak, you could be that you're overtraining. So maybe you need a week off and just go to Cabo, lay on the beach, make sure it's all exclusive so you can eat as much as you want, and come back ready to go.
I want to sign up for that one. How do I do that one? That sounds good. Hi, Sagi. This is from Melissa. Hi, Sagi. I'm new to Body Beast, and I wanted to know what are some good options for a vegetarian to add more protein. Do you recommend meat substitutes?
Meat substitutes. Chicken breast, steak, sole, filet, right? Meat substitutes?
No, I think
I'm
she's
just kidding. I'm just playing with you. She's right. Is this serious?
It's a real question.
It was a joke. So, you know, as a clinical nutritionist and as a doctor that makes his living by telling people, actually prescribing people what to eat, when someone tells me they're vegetarian, my first question always is, why? Is it for religious purposes, or because you think that that's the best thing for your body to get better as far as healing yourself? Substitute for vegetarian: Psychology, vegan psychology, that's the #1 thing. I mean, it's no brainer right there. Uh, any type of egg protein, that would be fine. And then rice, beans, and start eating meat. Let me tell you, you need some cholesterol. So that's all I have to say. Even if you think about, back in the days, even Moses ate meat, and so was Jesus. So there's a reason why we still talk about them.
Because they weren't vegetarians?
No, because they were eating meat. Yeah. And if you are vegetarian, make sure that you don't eat green vegetables below ground, only above ground.
Green vegetables below ground meaning onions? What else is a green vegetable that's below ground?
You go to sagikalev.com, you set up a console, and then I'll tell you exactly what you do, Stephanie.
Might be too expensive for me, Sagi, but I can try it. I really can't think of a green vegetable below.
So tell me, what is avocado? Avocado is what?
A fruit.
Good. And tomato?
A fruit.
Okay. And what is broccoli?
It's a vegetable.
Okay, you see? You know the answer. Why are you asking me?
It was the above, below ground problem. Below ground meaning like it's a root vegetable, right?
Right.
Okay, but there aren't, other than onions, are there any other root vegetables that are green?
Lots of them.
Okay.
Trust me on that one.
I'll Google. Sorry, this isn't supposed to be Stephanie getting her questions answered. It's supposed to be other people. So I will shut up. From Joshua, hello Sagi, I'm starting Body Beast again, and I ordered all 4 supplements from Beachbody. Do you think it is necessary or okay to take both Shakeology and the Beast Shake?
Absolutely. Didn't he say he bought it? It's part of the program. Shakeology, that's the one thing that I will start today. Have you heard on the 10 Commandments?
Yes.
That's the first rule in the 10 Commandments. Drink of Shakeology. So have it in the morning. As far as what other shake he has?
The Beast Shake, yours.
The base shake, right?
Yes.
So what's cool about that is that there's no flavor, so you can add any type of flavors that you like or fruits and have it in your post-workout again. Or have it at nighttime, mix it with anything else that you can go to sleep, put it in your yogurt, anything like that. So, yes.
Both are usable.
Absolutely. Because they both have really different benefits. Shakeology's got the things that you will not get in the best shake. And there was a reason why we created the best shake, because it could be in addition to Shakeology, or it can be in addition to the post-workout that we use right now. So you can mix it with anything. With your cottage cheese, I mean, just an example, or with your oatmeal to mix it together. You can even bake with it, believe it or not. So, I mean, there's so many uses for that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
From Hilda, nutrient timing. My struggle has been eating my...
Olga.
Hilda.
Oh, I'm just...
My struggle has been eating my meals at the same time every day. Does this play a big role in maintaining and achieving weight loss?
Okay, so what was the question again? Besides weight loss. I got the weight loss.
Weight loss. She's having a hard time eating at the same time every day. Does that really matter?
The same time?
Yeah, so like if you're supposed to eat breakfast at 7 and lunch at 12, she's having a hard time doing that with her schedule. Does it really make a difference?
Well, I mean, as long as you're not getting too far and you're not getting to hypoglycemic mode, 30 minutes not going to make a difference, or even an hour. Your body has got tremendous tremendous machine for mechanism for storage. So really, your liver and your intestines storing glycogen that you can live and survive for a lot longer than you really think. So there's no problem with that. As long as you get your nutrients, as long as you're getting your food in, and again, you don't get too far away between meals, don't let your blood sugar drop, you're good to go.
Awesome. This is from Scuba Steve. I'm in my second cycle of Body Beast and I'm seeing results. The only issue is I'm limited at home with dumbbells up to 50 pounds. Any advice on making the most of what I already have?
What's his name?
Scuba Steve.
Was it?
Scuba Steve, like scuba diving?
Yeah, no, I got that.
Okay, yeah. I didn't name him, I don't know.
So my best advice is get your games up with coaching and start making more money so you'll be able to buy more weights, or you or you go to some gyms and you ask if you can borrow 80, 90, 100 pounds and just return it in a couple of years after you don't need them, or go on Craigslist. But I mean, the best advice really, invite. Bring coaches in, make this company even greater than it is, and you won't even have to worry about 50 pounds because you're just going to warm up with them. Simple as that.
Nice. From Becky, I've been doing Beast for over a year now, and I completely love the program. I have more body fat to lose than the average Beastette, and I need some advice on the best way to burn fat while I build more glorious muscle.
So she's been doing Beast for 1 year?
For over a year, yep.
Wow, we're having a relationship here.
Yeah.
How you doing? It's good to see you again. I hope you beasting up every morning. I don't know, maybe at night, but
whatever.
Everything. As far as losing body fat, in Beast we created the bulk side and we created the lean side. So when you get to the side, when you flip that page, when it says lean, you want to stay with those types of foods and you want to recalculate your calorie intake, and that's what's going to change. So to lower your body fat, there's so many components to that. The one thing that you don't want to do is to do 2-3 workouts a day. Not the more the better. Actually, it's the worst for your body. I think in the book I wrote the rule 23-1. So the 1 hour or less than 1 hour that you actually exercise, you give it all you got. And if you're able to do another workout after you finish one of the Beast workouts, then you didn't do whatever it takes during the workout. And in those 23 hours, that's where the healing starts, and that's what really creates change. That's what really matters. So hydration, digestion, elimination, sleep is huge. Taking your supplements, and really paying attention to the types of food that you eat and listen to your body. That will give you the best results that I can really talk about that. But again, if someone's looking to bulk up, the same program will give you that results. If someone is trying to get lean and toned, the same program will give you the same results. Everything has to do with how you set up your meal plan and how you gotta have a big why. That's what we say in Beachbody, right? A big why. I say you gotta have a huge reason to create change, because when you have a huge reason, you're gonna have really a huge outcome. You're gonna have results, and when you have results, that's when change happens without even thinking about it. So same thing goes with your workout. Same thing goes with your eating, your planning, shopping, and don't say but. But a lot of people say but. Um, have you heard that before?
Yeah,
But I, yeah,
but
but I,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. When you keep arguing for your limitations, you're gonna get to keep them. So the
Good
same
point.
thing goes with the people that you surround yourself. Have you ever heard about the five average?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
What's that?
So you can only be in a group of. They say if you are who are the top five people that you surround yourself with, right?
Huh.
The top five people that you surround yourself will be reflection on you. So you will always be the guy that is the average. Why? Because someone have to be better than you, and someone's going to have to be worse than you. So you're always going to have to stay average. Now the deal is, if you move ahead, then who's going to go underneath that? The guy that was better than you. So what you going to do? What
Surround
can you do?
people.
Either stay there or you go to another group. And that's the same thing with mentoring, with coaching, is you need to find the best groups. And as far as being accountable to those people that you decide that you want to join with, and as good as they are, I promise you will be the same. The thing is, you want to be better than them. And if you stay average, you will never be better than them. So either they will get better with you, or you're going to have to find five new friends. And that's really the meaning of the average, because average sucks. Who wants to be average? It's boring.
True that.
Yeah.
Question from Carlos. Hey, Sagi, I'm currently trying to gain a half a pound a week. What are your thoughts on lifting weights on an empty stomach early in the morning?
That's a great question, actually, really. So, lifting weights early in the morning without eating can be amazing for him, or for his sake. Let's say, what was his name?
Carlos.
Carlos. How you doing, buddy? So, if you are early riser and it's easier for you to wake up, that means your blood sugar is stable. So working out for you will be a great thing. Now, if you wake up in the morning and you're exhausted and you're hungry, uh, going to work out hungry, you're not going to make it to the workout, and you're not going to give it all you got. Unless the night before you made sure that you ate the right types of foods and you store your body with enough glycogen. So for someone like that, even if you had half a grapefruit or a small banana, that's pretty much it. That's all he needs. And it's case to case. It's not one size fits all. If it's working for you, great. Some people having really hard time waking up, so those are the people that I tell them most of the time, that's when you really need to work out, because that will get your blood flow, that will get your circulation going, that will get your brain working, your focus, and it will set the tone for the day. Um, that's how you really get everything in line, and you don't have to worry the rest of the day about doing your workout, or I'm gonna miss my workout, and everything else come in place. So get 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 it out of the way, do whatever it takes. Make sure you got your meal plan, your meals are ready, and your supplements in your bag, and ready to roll.
Nice. From Tina, I need to improve my cardio endurance, but I kind of hate cardio, especially with a bum leg. If you had to do cardio, what would you recommend?
Tina, We have a lot in common. I hate cardio too.
You don't really hate it.
I disliked it.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have a stair climber at home, so.
You have an awesome stair climber at home, the real kind. It's stairs, like an escalator. It's awesome.
Yes. So, you know, the thing about cardio with an injury, what you're doing is probably not the smartest thing. So if you're able to find a place that have a pool, that would be the best thing for you. Or there's types of bicycles that stationary bicycles that you actually use your arms as far as cardio movements. But when you train beast and you really train beast, like in the video, the rest is so short that it is a cardio workout. I mean, you just have time to change the weights, catch your breath, say a prayer, and go. And you get a great cardiovascular workout when you do beast. But as far as anything else, it shows research that if you during the day in 1 hour just walk or did any type of movement for 2-3 minutes, you will actually get more calorie burning, and your metabolic rate will go higher by just doing this long cardio. So 2-3 minutes here and there will really affect your body a lot more than hurting your knees. So stay safe.
That's fascinating. This is from JBL, which I'm assuming is someone's initials. I just got Body Beast yesterday, and I'm excited to start. I'm worried about being able to get enough to eat during the day while at work. What are some good on-the-go snacks?
Obviously, I don't think you read the Book of Beasts, because we got some amazing snacks, right?
Yes.
It's the Beach Bowls.
True.
I tell you, I don't want to promote another company, but I can tell you, again, what I do for myself in cases like that. There's a company that creates your own bar that it's all natural, and they will create your bar with your ingredients, and that will definitely be a great snack. Another thing is just carry with you some hard-boiled eggs, nuts, and a piece of fruit. I mean, those are easy to carry, dry fruits. And then put in a bag, even in your pocket, bag of protein powder. All you have to do is put it in a container and shake it, or just go somewhere and let them blend it. And there's a will, there's a way, but we have lots and lots of different ways of snacks to in the Book of Beast.
Awesome.
You know what I'm talking about. You ate those.
Exactly. I don't want to talk. Yeah, they were really good.
Yes, the oatmeal one with the protein in it. It was raisins. It was great.
Yummy. That sounds good. From Daphne, what would you recommend for women who have lost weight and are at or near their goal weight but are struggling with the belly fat that will not go away?
Well, you want the short version or the long version?
The medium version.
Okay, so the reason she's not able, and she's not alone, I would say 90% of the people that I come to see me have the same issue. That's the place that you store the most body fat, most people on average. And why? Is because the wrong types of foods will raise your cortisol level and your inflammation, and that will show right here in your belly. High cortisol and low cortisol will show in your belly. And when you are eating the wrong types of foods, and I'm not talking about if you're eating clean. Eating clean and the right types of foods are totally different. And for that, you probably need to get the right testing to know what is your body type, even a DNA test. But those are the moments that you really need to know what are the right types of foods and control your blood sugar through the day so you don't have spikes. If you feel any change as far as energy or mood after a meal, you need to start logging your food because you should feel more focused and relaxed and calm after a meal. You should not feel more energized, and you should not feel tired after a meal. Uh, that's really something that you want to pay attention. And again, when you eat, pay attention that you don't drink while you eat. Make sure that when you eat slow. Chew your food like it's soup, and do your best not to watch TV, not to talk, not to read, not to do your phone. Just let your body digest the food, and that's when you're going to see the changes in the belly fat. What, in short, really short way I can say is that she has imbalance hormones that's going on, and that create imbalance with her blood sugar. And again, food that she's reactive or sensitive to will cause inflammation, will raise her cortisol levels, which will show again right in the belly.
Cool.
So, wow, that was kind of medium long, but
Medium. That wasn't too long and very
yeah,
informative. Right in the middle.
right. I mean,
From Kathy, hi Sagi, my son and I just started doing Body Beast yesterday. He's having a
That's
hard time eating all the food. Any suggestions?
I know what he's talking about because I was that kid too. I was skinny. I wasn't able to eat all this food to put the size. All I'm saying is eat the food are that you like, and don't force yourself to eat, because you're gonna get to a point that you're actually gonna get sick and tired, and you're gonna quit. So eat until you're satisfied, and then wait until you're hungry. Don't wait too long, and then eat again. Always start your food and your meals with protein, and then move to your greens, and then the rest to come. So
I remember from the test group, a lot of the guys had a hard time in the very beginning, and then, within a few weeks, they were hungry all the time. So.
right. Well, you have a hormone in your gut that's called leptin, and leptin is a hormone that tells your brain, I'm satisfied, I'm full. And the reason you see some people at fast food restaurants that eat giant plates is because the food is not real as far as nutrients, and that hormone is not reading those types of foods. So there's no connection between the food, the hormone, and your brain. That's why you can eat so much food, because it doesn't read anything. So you eat 4,000 or 5,000 calories, and you still not able to eat. Now, if you just try it at home, if you just ate just fat with protein, you won't be able to eat more than 3,000 calories right there. This is the most. The guys did have a hard time eating, but the more you train the body, just like everything else, how to eat, how to digest, how to break down the foods, rotating with the foods, that's something very important, is not to eat the same foods every day. You want to make sure you're rotating with the food, and by doing it also, you're not building any type of resistance to those foods, and you won't get bored. But the real truth about it is that if you eat 1 cup of beans or 1 cup of rice or 1 cup of sweet potato, it's still 1 cup, but the calories are different, and that's how you are keeping your metabolism going. So you want to be a fat burning machine, not a food burning machine, and that's what most people do. They think that I worked out today so I can eat this because that's going to be equal to that. It doesn't work that way. That's why calories in, calories out, huh?
No, I'm saying no, it does not work that way. Not at all.
No.
Awesome. Question from Liz. You once spoke of when you were going through tough times in your life. What kept you going, and what were your goals during those tough times?
What kept me going, and what was the second part?
And what were your goals during that tough time of your life?
You know, life is life, and life at times hard, and at times not as hard. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes, you know, life, I call it the hero journey. You go to this journey and you gotta have struggles, and at Summit we talked about not giving up. What kept me going? I can tell you what kept me going is my faith and my belief and my vision, because it's not enough to have talent. I know lots of people that have talent, but when someone have a talent and someone that will put all the effort, you put them next to each other, the guy that put 100% effort will always come above. So we all going through hard times. What's really separate us from other people, what separate me, I think, from other people is the solution that I picked. It's a mindset. And when you have a mindset of a champion, and when you talk to yourself and say, you know, I can be this, or I can be that, or I am this, or I am that, that's part of your blueprint. And your blueprint is, I would say, is probably from age 3 to 8. That's when you got that blueprint how life should be like. Just like you go in the mall and you see this store with pictures, and you see this perfect family and kids smiling, and you're like, oh, that's what a family should look like. So you always think that this is the right thing to do, and you keep striving and driving and doing it. So your blueprint is something that you know that that's what life should look like, and if your life not matching your blueprint, that's when you get depressed, or that's when you find yourself lost. So what kept me going, like I said, is my faith and my purpose. I knew that there's always something greater, something bigger than me, and when you make things not about you, when you make things about other people, or something that is bigger than you, could be a purpose, or could be a mission, or it can be a group of people that will lift you up, and you are the one that will pick them up or lift them up. Anytime you fall down, the person next to you, will he pick you up, or he will keep you on the floor? I mean, the thing is, it's your life, your choices, and just like you get to your car, are you going to be the driver, or are you going to sit in the back? Are you going to play the game, or are you going to sit on the sideline and watch it? You are the captain of your own ship. And when you know that you're the captain of your own ship, that's when you make the right decisions. And there's no right or wrong. It's just a decision. And if I go back in time and look about the decision that I made how they brought me to today, that's only today I can put those dots together to where I'm at today. I had no idea the things that I've done, how they will affect me today. So you really don't know. And one thing I will say is don't be afraid to fail. The more you fail in life, the more successful you're going to be. And why? Because when you know sadness, that's the only way that you will know about happiness. And when you know about what failure is like, that's when you're really going to appreciate the success. So there's always a gift, and there's always a lesson in something. And think about your GPS in your car. When you drive and you get lost, your GPS is not going to call you names when you get lost. It's just going to reroute you. So you think you took the wrong road or the wrong turn, but really that's what you think. And when you have faith and you know that there's a higher power, you can call it God, you can call it grace, something that directs you to a place that, again, is greater than yourself, then you will not stop. You will keep going. And yes, there's times that I had to tell myself, get up, and smack myself in the head. It's like, get up, Sagi, move your ass up. But you know, there's always going to be those conversations in your heads. And the thing is, when you're going to let that conversation control you, that's when you're going to get to that point of parking, pause with your life. And how many people really are in their comfort zone, sitting and saying, I parked, I'm comfortable, I got a job, I got a wife, I got kids, I got a car, I parked, leave me alone. So you gotta be hungry. And I'm not talking about food, I'm talking about you gotta be hungry in your life to be the best version of you and never be satisfied with what you do. So progress is something that most people think that if they don't progress every day or with what they do in a way that someone else need to notice it, that's when they're gonna quit because they don't feel appreciated. But the truth is really any progress, even the smallest progress, it's still progress. And progress, for me, equals happiness, because when you progress, you grow. And when you stop growing, what happens? You die. So think about humans, and I'm getting a little bit philosophical here. Humans are the only creatures in the world that are limit themselves with growth. Think about a tree. How tall will a tree will grow? Think about a leaf. How leaf will grow as possible as it can. But us, and I'm not talking about if someone height 5'10", 5'6". I'm talking about when they park and they put their limitation and they keep the stories of I can do this or this is enough for me, I'm satisfied. That's when the growth stops, and that's when you start getting depressed, miserable, and it starts showing in your relationship, start showing with your 5 people that you surround yourself with. And if you want to be average, go ahead, stay right there. Not me. Never be satisfied.
Agreed. So we have 4 minutes left and about 1 billion questions, so can we do a little bit of a speed round? You ready? Be speed.
Let's go.
Go! From Mr. McCaveritz. Is it better to follow the tempo and lift lighter, or to lift heavier and lift a little bit faster?
There's a reason we created tempo, and there's a reason why we do those counts. 6-6, the tempo workout you're talking about, right?
Yes, he just wants to know if he should lift heavier and faster or stay with the tempo.
That's the name of the workout, tempo. Stay with the tempo. Very simple. And the reason it's tempo because you are at all time extension and contraction with the muscles. That's how you really create growth. One of my favorite workouts are the tempo workouts, and you finish those workouts, you will feel it for the next 2-3 days, guarantee.
Absolutely. From FV, is it okay to start Body Beast if I am a plus size woman, or should I try to lose some weight first?
It's like saying, I want to think about getting a loan for this house, but I don't have a job yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get this. What do you mean? What's it? It doesn't have, this is like apple and oranges. The workout is a tool for you to get more muscle, to get more tone, to get in better shape, to learn how to grow in and out. And as far as losing weight, that everything has to do with your eating. Abs made in the kitchen, everybody knows that. So change your eating habits, create new recipes, follow the Book of Beast, and do the lean version. You don't have to do the bulk one. And change will happen, because when you have more muscle, you're burning more calories, and that's a proven fact. Much easier.
Awesome.
What's next?
From Stephanie, not this one. I'm 41 and it's getting harder for me to lose fat the last couple of years. What should I be looking at other than the obvious nutrition changes?
Find a good functional medicine doctor, and the one that also will put you on the right nutrition, because functional nutrition is different than just eating the food pyramid. But when you get to an age of 40, you've been through some things in life and changes happen, so you want to check your hormones and you want to work with someone that knows what they're doing. So that's definitely the thing that she needs to do.
Right. From Ed, Beast, what is your advice to pack on noticeable muscle in just 3 weeks?
How to notice in just 3 weeks how to pack more muscle?
Wants more muscle in 3 weeks.
Well, go buy a bigger shirt, get some padding, or go to a Halloween store and put those, fake Superman. I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah. Or, they can walk in the streets with, I don't know, someone that is real big and pay him some money and say, hey, that's really me, that's not him. I mean, come on, 3 weeks, there's no shortcuts. And what he's saying is there a way to get really big in 3 weeks? The answer is no. Simple.
And scene.
It changes.
That's great. Okay, this has to be our last question because we are out of time. If you missed your questions, we will keep them for next time. Join us next month and we will cover them and many more. So the last question is from Shannon. What starchy carbs do you recommend other than sweet potatoes? What do you eat instead of oatmeal?
I don't eat oatmeal, first of all.
I know.
Quinoa, amaret. There's a lot of things that you can eat, but if she was saying sweet potato, it could be yams and rice, wild rice, jasmine rice, basmati rice, all that. But I really stay away from grains, and I don't eat oatmeal, not because it's got gluten, because other reasons. So we can talk about next time, because that was a big thing going on about oatmeal. Remember when you did thumbs up, thumbs down?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, really? Oatmeal down? Well, the question was really about if it's good for you if you have gut issues. And I said no, because even if it's oatmeal and it's gluten-free, it still has a protein that's called proline, and proline will hurt your gut just like gluten. So that's the answer.
Got it. Any closing thoughts from the Beast?
Yes.
Give them to me.
Okay. I just want everybody to know that I am every morning and every night I dedicate 1 hour, and I'm just enjoying and answering as much as I can, seeing those transformation. I'm seeing your hard work. I'm seeing your post. So take those pictures day 1, 30, 60, 90, send it to Beachbody. You're going to get a free t-shirt, but it's way more than that. And the next thing I want to say, and this is so important for me, is seeing your kids with you working out together and leading by example our kids to be better, to eat better, to actually change the generation to be a better when it comes to health and wealth. That's huge. So always remember, you are being watched and you are a leader. And lead by example, especially when it comes to food, and especially when you're a Beachbody coach, because that's a privilege, and you got to realize that. So God bless, really. See you next time.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next month back with the Beast, and check him out on his Facebook page and on Team Beachbody in the interim. Bye-bye.
Bye.